What's up YouTube, this is the Allworld-Gamer and today I'm giving you an overview and build guide for the Loki Warframe. And it's funny to me because a lot of people try and say that Loki's a terrible Warframe, don't waste your time on him, but in actuality I really wonder if they really know what they're doing because he's really a great support Warframe, you can solo a lot of content with him, and he's really fun to play. Loki's first ability is Invisibility. It has a base cost of 50 energy and it's pretty much going to be your bread and butter for soloing content. While you're invisible, you're going to get stealth damage multipliers on all melee hits. It's going to be exactly 400% more damage. So if you're going to be soloing some content, I recommend just strapping on your Galatine and just going to work. This is some low level gameplay here, but you could easily solo any of the Tower 3 captures or extermination and even survival. I've gone 30 minutes easily on the Tower 3 survival using Loki and staying invisible for just about the entire duration. Invisibility is affected by power duration mods. Loki's next ability is Decoy, and it has a base cost of 25 energy and it creates a holographic decoy that lasts up to about 25 seconds without power duration mods. And what the decoy will do is, as long as it's closer to the enemies than Loki is, it will force the enemies to attack the decoy, giving you a chance to escape or do whatever it is you're trying to do. Loki's decoy is affected by power duration mods, however it does have a certain amount of health so it will die after a while. Loki's next ability is Switch Teleport, which is really useful because you can also use it in conjunction with Decoy. It has a base cost of 25 energy and can be cast on friendly or enemy target. If it's cast on enemy target, it confuses them for a second. Switch Teleport is one of those utility abilities that really allows the player to be creative. I usually use mine to get to hard to reach places so I can stand back and take some free shots. Whatever your playstyle is, I'm sure you can come up with some really creative ways to. The only mods that affect this ability are power efficiency mods. Loki's final ability is Radial Disarm. It has a base cost of 100 energy and it disarms all enemies within the radius and forces them to pull out their melee weapon. This is Loki's group utility ability and a lot of people underestimate how useful this ability actually is, especially when you're doing like a high level defense. What people fail to realize is that the enemy no longer has weapons after using this ability, and now they've got to come up in melee to do what it is they're trying to do, giving you a little more time to defend or survive. Okay, so when you're building your Loki for some solo gameplay, you want to focus on staying invisible for as long as possible. And the three mods that are going to help you do this are Narrow-Minded, Constitution, and Continuity. If you can, take your Narrow-Minded all the way to the top. However, if you've got some other Warframes, that this may interfere with, taking it only halfway here will get you about 25-28 seconds of invisibility, and taking it all the way to the top is only going to give you 30 seconds of invisibility. So, it's not that much different, and you're still going to be invisible for a long time. If you want to take this all the way to the top, and you don't want to expend that forma, go ahead and drop Radial Disarm, because Narrow-Minded is going to negatively affect that range anyway. Now, the next two mods that are going to help you stay invisible longer are Streamline and Energy Siphon, because Streamline reduces the cost of all your abilities, and Energy Siphon is going to be regenerating energy over time, so even while you're invisible, you're going to be making most of that energy back. Next, I've added a Flow for more energy, and I've added a Redirection. Now, really up for your playstyle, you can add whatever you want here. I like Redirection just because Loki's pretty squishy and you have those moments where you drop invisibility and you get hit by something. However, if you're more on top of it than I am, go with a Rush or any of the other utility mods that you think might fit your playstyle better. So really, if you're invisible, you're invincible unless you're standing in gas or fire or something like that. If you want to be more of a team player, add your Radial Disarm, swap your Narrow-Minded for an Overextended, and if you're comfortable with a little less survivability, switch that Redirection out for a Stretch. And what this will do is give you a larger radius for your Radial Disarm and make you a better asset for your team. That's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. If I helped anyone out today, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe because I will be back with more Warframe.